Well, hello. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, Global Citizen. I am Abby Finkenauer, and former U.S. Congresswoman, and actually the first special envoy for global youth at the U.S. Department of State. Actually appointed by President Biden in 2022 to lead U.S. government efforts to hear from and elevate the voices of young people around the globe in spaces where we need them most, which is, well, all spaces. You see, youth engagement and participation isn't just a nice to have, it is a requirement. And it's the benefit of civil society and governments around the world when we have those voices raised. I know, looking out at so many of you, whom I got the honor to get to know over the last few days, I am just absolutely blown away by the work you are doing and the change you are already making and the legacy you are leaving in your community and on this planet. Whether it's working to combat online harassment and hate, stopping child marriage, destigmatizing women's health, or elevating the voices of young people around the globe in your government, or using sustainable fashion and journalism to actually combat climate change and tackle waste. Y'all are the ones who are doing the work. You are the ones we can learn from and celebrate. I also know that this work doesn't come without its challenges. Whether personal, professional, or institutional, there are real barriers, and I know this, that every single one of you are facing and dealing with every day, and yet, here you are. You're in this room, not because it's been easy, but because you have faced insurmountable odds and have defied what so many thought was possible. And I know you're not done, not even close. And speaking of barriers, I know I was able to share some of my story with a smaller group of y'all yesterday, but I want you to hear that you're not alone in your journey and the challenges you have and will face. You see, as somebody who grew up as a first-generation college grad in a town with literally more cows than people in the middle of the United States in a state called Iowa, who went to bed at night not in fancy pajamas because my family couldn't afford it, but in old white t-shirts that had tiny little holes all over them from the sparks of my dad's welding torch, I can tell you that where you come from, the challenges you face can be your superpower and your strength. They're your why. They're the reason you are here, and they are how I know you will never give up on each other and on the complex challenges facing us today. Now, just to top it off, I'd love to take some time and the opportunity to get to shine an extra spotlight on some of the incredible Global Citizen Youth Leader awardees who are here today. You've already heard from Bianca Manning in our Safer World session, and Tyla Ferrani White moderating the Q&A with Brianna Freund. And today, later on, you're going to hear from 3 more Youth Leader awardees: Chi-Yoon Woo, Raida Lee, and Birgitta Gunamwan. They'll all be sharing their insights and experiences on the stage today. And I'm again just blown away by your work and your heart. I've been told Global Citizen actually reviewed over 400 entries from countries all around the globe across 17 sustainable development goal areas for this inaugural award. Their aim was to choose 30 youth leaders, but Global Citizen was so blown away by these remarkable young people that they have chosen a couple more, making it now 32 young leaders from across 17 countries as the winners. And we're thrilled to have you all here today in this room. So I'd love to ask for all the 32 of some of the most inspiring young people I've ever had the chance to get to know, our amazing Youth Leader awardees, to stand in their seats. Oh, most of y'all are back there. Please join me. Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you for what you do. And I know I can speak for everybody in this room when we are so honored to get to know you and get to see the impact you're going to continue to make on this world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you all.